Now follow me to the charts and welcome to Cryptasic Park. Let's jump straight away into our first chart, into our first analysis, and we will do that on BNB, Binance Coin. Let's see if there is really a room for that extreme fear in the markets that we are having right now, or you are just exaggerating. It is a possibility, you know. Well, first thing first, we are on the daily chart. So, kinda short-term, long-term perspective. And here's the thing, does this line mean anything to you? It should, because we broke it a few days ago. But this was our short-term trend that started in September. So a few months of an uptrend in BNB is now broken. Just by the mere fact of what I just said, you should expect some more downside targets or at least sideways movement. So please don't cry too much if we go even lower than this, because we broke the uptrend. One line is telling you everything. And if we talk only based on highs and lows, consider that after this high at $667, we made a lower high, and that is a bearish sign, $658. This was our first indication that something could be going south. It did, and not only that, but after this low of around $527, we established a marginally, but still lower low of $522. So yeah, everything is signaling that short term Binance Coin will go south. And where is the south? Well, for one thing, this prior high of around $500 could be our target. So $50 below today's price could be perfectly normal. And I'm all saying this because if we do that, we are still not breaking the long-term uptrend. Keep in mind, we are only talking about the short-term trend. So if we go to $500, still don't panic. And check this out. If we go all the way to this trend line, look at this. Look how far we have. All the space. We can go more lower, but we will still be in an uptrend. Because from the summer and into the fall, we made a long-term uptrend, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is far more important stuff than this trend line. So I hope that you are catching my drift. What I want to say, short-term we are broken, but long-term we are still in an uptrend. There is no really a place for you to be extremely fearful. Come on, embrace this volatility that we are having right now, and that could be coming in the coming days. After a few weeks, I expect we will recover completely and be in a new uptrend. And I will draw, just for the end of this analysis on BNB, 34 exponential moving average, just to show you that we are below it, which is confirming all I had to say, because it was our support on many occasions, even here, but now we are below it. Short-term trend is broken. I didn't say panic, because for example 89 is where we landed, and this is far more important than this one. $523 is holding the line for now. So although I am short-term bearish on BNB, it's not mandatory. This could provide us enough of support for remain to the upside. But the scenario that I gave you a few minutes ago is more probable. Keep an eye on the charts and follow me to the next coin. Now let's talk about this smaller cap, Veracity. I know we have a huge fan base on Veracity on this channel, so let's do it. And this is, look, also short-term very bearish. I mean, how would you call something like this than bearish? Look at this waterfall, this red slope. And it didn't came all of a sudden, people. This was well expected. I'll show you why. This is a perfect example of an uptrend being broken. We created a low in the summer, we confirmed this trend line in September, and now it is broken. It's looking pretty bearish, let's be clear. For example, more bearish than BNB. And for now, we are seeing no signs of recovery. But the good thing is, and really alarming stuff for me would be, if we would surpass this prior low, this was about 2 cents. Today we are standing at 3 cents. So if we go to the lower regions of 3 cents, and now that is a possibility, now then I would say it's time to get out of the markets. Regarding the RA, for now I would suggest, since you are a holder, hold tight. I think this thing will recover. It's just a matter of time, and you should give it some time, because now we could be in for some consolidating phase and deliver more downside targets. So there is never time for extreme fear, but I can see where you're heading at. The chart is not looking so pretty. And this 89 exponential moving average here was our support, but you can see that a few days ago we broke it, and with pretty big momentum. Yeah, things are not looking so great, but recovery will come. Have patience. And if you still haven't come into the veracity, don't come at this point, because we don't know when the downtrend will be over. For now, let's put thumbs down. Next one. Daily chart of waves versus dollar. Also not looking so great. But it's not the recent happenings in the crypto space that made it look bad. I mean, the uptrend of waves, even that short-term one, was broken a long time ago. In July, we started the recovery, confirmed this trend line in September, and broke it all the way to October. So this is now a multi-month downtrend, and the recent pullback just made it more significant, let's say. Because you can see this is the line of resistance that was holding waves for a long time. This is not looking great, but if you're holding waves, don't panic, because as long as we are holding above this September low, which was at around $11, we're good. You can see that on this big crash, we gone to $15. So long term, the structure is not broken. But regarding the moving averages, yeah, this is 89, it's standing far above us. Waves is bearish just on this fact, and not only 89, 144, far more important one, is also above us. If you believe this waves as a project, it could take some time until it recover. As long as those guys are above our price, stay out of it. Next one. Are they any Zcash fans in the house? Of course they are. You know, this is not looking so great, but overall, long term, it's not looking bad. Zcash is mingling above its long-term uptrend. This is good. And as well as at BNB, we have some more room to go to the downside. But, you know, long-term uptrend is not broken. And I would even argue that the short-term uptrend is not broken. Look at this. Yeah, we have this long-term uptrend, but we also have this short-term uptrend that was created from the September. In October, November, and now in December, we just retested this trend line. This is looking good. So Zcash, nice going. Short-term uptrend, long-term uptrend. Zcash have been blessed through these recent pullbacks and red days. Yeah, this looked nasty, but we landed on the support. So I wouldn't fear about yet. And this is looking promising also. 144 exponential moving average. Look at this. Here, significant support. And yesterday, also significant support. So as I said, Zcash is looking pretty good. For now, this is the best one. And now, next chart. Now, is this some glitch or a real thing? I don't know. It's looking sketchy, but this is a Wiki chain. Now the problem is that this candle, this monstrosity of a green candle, was from a few days ago, and after that I'm not seeing any update. Don't know why. Maybe my software is shitty. Who knows? It could be. Now, if this is a real breakout, and if this is not just another pump and dump, this could be an excellent sign, because we broke a very important line of resistance, 20 cents. Wiki chain, if it remained above 20 cents, is looking pretty good. Now, I'm not a fundamentalist and I don't know what could have caused this, but we broke above very important line of resistance, 20 cents. And it was expected because we were building upon this rising higher lows. September, November, December, boom. I would need to look into this a little deeper and see why I'm not seeing any candles beyond December the 3rd. As I said, if this is the real stuff, man, this is looking good. If not, and if we are below 20 cents, forget about it. And the real significance will be shown with 233 exponential moving average, a big daddy. We broke very handsomely above it. And what do you know, 233 standing at 20 cents. So I got intrigued. I will look into it. Is this some shitcoin move, sketchy one, or the real thing? If this is the real thing, wick is looking good, and I'll go to the next one. It's rolling downhill like an avalanche from the mountain. Yes, avalanche, ladies and gentlemen. And it's really picturing the charts. From that high, the avalanche made it $146. We are now in a downtrend. And there is nothing but praise to speak about avalanche, AVAX, because this was a pretty hard uptrend. Congratulations to the guys who are holding it, but all good things come to an end. This is not something disturbing and the AVAX will not recover from, but take into account this monster and important trend line. We broke the uptrend, and the uptrend started all the way from July. I think AVAX now has to give back some of the gains. So you could expect sideways movement, but I think because of this huge move, you could even expect more lower targets. I talk about the short term, not long term. Of course, AVAX will recover and go to another run to the upside. Not now. First, it gotta rest. I mean, let's be real. We haven't even retested this prior high at around $76. And yes, I know that it is a huge fall from $146. We are talking about 47% if we go all the way to that high, and I believe we will. But that is nothing in crypto. You'll manage of it. Cause remember, we broke the crucial level. And if AVAX can get above this 55 exponential moving average that served us here as a big significant support, then all that I said regarding the short-term bearishness is confirmed. Short-term avalanche gave its investors what it had to give. In the short term, we are bearish. In the long term, we will boom again. Next one. I know we have some B-Pro fans, so here it is, B-Pro network. You already asked for it. Here it is. It's already living inside this consolidating structure for a while. So in the last few days, yeah, we have few red candles, pretty big ones, but it's not doing anything with the complete narrative of B-Pro. We're just consolidating, let's say it like that. This is our support and this is our resistance. We are squeezing. This is symmetrical triangle. Now, if this line of support holds and we are now right on it, we can expect continued move in this consolidative triangle. Now, I believe when the crypto market again gets bullish, B-Pro will show that to its investors by breaking out of this triangle to the upside. So in the short term, expect nothing more than consolidating of the price in this range that I just shown you. And no matter which one moving average is shown, 144, 89, even the bigger one, 233, lower, 55, doesn't matter. We are flip-flopping above, below, and that is the sign of consolidation inside of this range of symmetrical triangle. Keep an eye on this chart, keep an eye on the triangle. If we break to the upside, then consider taking a position. For now, do nothing. And needless to say, if we fell below that triangle, alert. And to continue this tour of technical analysis in our Cryptastic Park, watch this video. We are analyzing different coins with the same tools, So if you did like this one, check it out. I'll see you in that one.